And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. Starting on the mound in this one, Jameson Taillon.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
O'Neal Cruz leading things off and takes a strike. Just missed.
No, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
Tucker makes the play. One down. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
And first offering is fouled off. Taillon, a guy that really fills up the strike zone, rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Around first, heading for two. And that's a two-bagger.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days, with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that long ball.
As a hitter, does knowing that this guy's going to be in the zone, does that make you more aggressive?
Kind of, but you still have to stay on that backside. You've got to make sure you get pitch recognition and let your hands work.
One out and a runner at second as we play game one of this 4-game series. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Two down. Did you ever really need a cue to be more aggressive?
No, I never did, especially when it comes to messing with you.
Wow. So the go-ahead run in scoring position, Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1.
That's a ball.
Connor Falefa at second with two down. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
2-1.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He's got it, and that is that. Pirates lead 1, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And pitching here today, Andrew Heaney.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
In half up to hit.
The left fielder, Ian
Happ, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That one is back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. His 13th home run of the season. It's 1-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Entered the day with the best batting average in the National League. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Swung on, belted. Reynolds ranging back. Way back there and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And the batter now, Seiya Suzuki. In the air, right field. Reynolds trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. In that 5 spot, a guy that's been struggling a little bit, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Yeah, he's struggling a little bit right now. I mean, he knows it. His team knows it. Everybody in the stands knows it, but they need him to turn it around. You know, I'm told he's putting in some extra work in the cages, as he should be doing. So we'll see if he can break out right here.
Michael Busch in the box now. No balls and a strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now it's going to be Pete Crow Armstrong. Finds his way through base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Dansby Swanson. Now the box comes up empty with a swing there. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Cruz puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Carson Kelly in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. Now it's the DH, Andrew McCutchen. Tyone back to work. That one hooked foul.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that skips into dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
He goes down looking. So digging in, Nick Gonzalez. Just off the inside edge. Fastball in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. Here's Adam Frazier. That's a little bit low. Gonzalez at first, one gone. Strike one.
1-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker in and to his right. Snags it for the second out. Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes.
The third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 outs. Swings and misses. Struck him out. So one hit is all they get. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Cubs 2 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Nico Horner will come up to hit.
Horner.
Just
Ball
missed.
inside.
That's towards center. Cruz heads towards it. Makes the catch. One away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Matt Shaw at the plate now. That's ball one.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one popped in the air, left field. Frazier. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ian.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. He's already homered here in this one. That's hard hit on the line. And base hit. Around first, digging for two. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
So up next, Kyle Tucker. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cubs leave one, but they're on top 2-0. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Brett Sullivan. That clips a corner. And that one upstairs, ball one. Out to short. Swanson zips it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting, the center fielder, O'Neal.
Back to the top of the lineup.
Cruz.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Fastball for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
One out, base is empty. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Lifted in the air, out to left. That one gets down for a hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
Ryan Reynolds here. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Reynolds.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong brings it in, and that is that. So one left for Pittsburgh. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
Suzuki.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one.
1-0.
That one lined to the left field, and that's base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Busch. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Busch.
Not even close there. And that's ball one. And that one in the air center field. Hauls it in for the out. Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. A single his first time.
Crow Armstrong.
Inside, just missed. Fastball is outside. Suzuki leads off first with one away. And that one clips the corner.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And now 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat. And the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Dansby Swanson stands in, and first offering is fouled off. That one hit to right, and he makes the catch. And that is the third out of the inning. One left for the Cubs. They're up 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Horwitz in his second season, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That's outside, and the count now 2-0. Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Shaw drifts towards it. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Up next to the Pirates.
Here's Kutch to the dish. Caught looking his first time up. That one hammered, but pulled foul. McCutchen with some impressive production lately. The Cubs leading by 2, top half of inning number 4. Fought off foul.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
The pitch to McCutchen. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. And stepping in is the speedy Nick Gonzalez. That one drifts inside. 2 out, space is empty. And another ball. That's out to center field. And that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. In the air out to center. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Cubs 2 and the Pirates nothing. Here at Wrigley Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Carson Kelly. That clips the corner. He swings and fouls one off. This ball's chopped on the ground. Hayes tosses across to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nico.
Here's Nico Hoerner. Fly to center his first time. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more.
Connor Falefa to second, double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Cubs 2 and the Pirates nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Hey.
Tyone back to work. Next offering popped in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down. Up next for the Pirates, Brett Sullivan. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. And that is out of play. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got it. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, not much you can argue with there as a hitter. That pitch was dotted on the inside corner of the plate. I think even if he swings the bat, it blows him up and not really able to do anything with it anyhow. I think if you see that early, then perhaps you can pull those hands a little bit tighter and get the fat part of the bat to it. But I'd say overall, you just have to tip your cap on that one. Great execution.
That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Good job to fight that one off. The sliding play it short to first. Got him. Nice play. And 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail it here 2-0. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. He's already homered in this game. And that one upstairs, ball one. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Chase Sugar appears to be getting loose. Ashcraft getting cranked up as well. On the ground, right side. Gonzalez to first in time. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Digging in, Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher. Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes, even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Andrew Heaney won't go any further tonight, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Ryan Borucki on the pitch out of the pen here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left.
1 ball, no strike.
Suzuki in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying onto the track, and he makes the catch. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. 1 for 2.
Kiner-Falefa.
That one ripped. And there's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field.
Makes the catch, 1 down.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Horwitz. There's the strike up high, 0-1. Line drive, makes the catch for the out.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. On the corner for a strike, 0-1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Cubs 2 and the Pirates nothing. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. This to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now
and next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Number 47 loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Busch gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And the runner stays where he is. And now it's Dansby Swanson. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch, not close. Grounder might be 2. Feeds to second, out there. Over to first, safe. And now the catcher comes up to him. Carson Kelly.
Kelly.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Cubs leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Andrew.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
You know, these Pirates, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. Oh, that's one of those. If you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you drive back to the dugout.
A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Gonzalez stands in now, looks at that one inside. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And that's
No, that's
off the inside edge. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 down. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier. Fastball for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bucks go down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. On the mound now for the Pirates, number 47. In the game for the first time this season.
Number 47.
So here's Horner now. And that one pulled foul. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Reynolds makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman,
Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Fly ball down the line. Reynolds on the run. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run.
The left fielder, number
and a couple
8,
of quick outs. Ian Happ, the next to hit. Base knock center field. And that extends the inning. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Tucker.
Late swing, foul to the left. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that's going to bang against the wall. Now a relay to second, and in there with a double off the wall.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So 2 on with 2 away. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Very high with that one. 1-0.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
2 on, 2 outs. Struck him out looking. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Pirates nothing.
pitching for the
So
Cubs.
they bring on the veteran, Drew
Number
Pomeranz.
33.
These are the spots
Drew
relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Hit in the air, right field. Stretches out and holds it in.
Up next for the Pirates, the catcher, Brett.
Next to hit, Brett Sullivan. And that misses. Ball one. Pomeranz, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
And that one fouled off. And it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And they'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. And I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Swing and a pop-up. Swanson makes the catch, inning over. Down in order go the Pirates. And they're down 2-0. Stepping in,
Leading
Michael
up
Busch.
for the Cubs, the first baseman, Michael Busch.
Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and a quick out, number one.
The center fielder, number 4.
At the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a pop-up. Connor Falefa. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Gansby.
2 down, bases empty. Swanson digs in. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed.
Ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. And that's too high. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
We got a full count.
Here's the swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And that keeps the inning going. Carson Kelly now at the plate.
Carson Kelly.
And first offering is fouled off. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Savior and second with a stolen base. And the righty deals. To third. Hayes to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. 1 hit, 1 left. Through 8 full, it's the Cubs 2 and the Pirates nothing. Daniel Palencia comes on trying to close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Late with the swing there.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The shortstop takes the ball. And that one is popped in the air. Shallow center. Reaching down, makes the catch.
The bat, the right fielder, Reynolds.
Now it's the right fielder, Brian Reynolds. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Now 1-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next offering misses, and a count 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
On the ground to third, and it's through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Really important at bat.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Daniel Palencia gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Ryan Presley.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
McCutchen in the box now, takes strike 1. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3, and that's the ball game.
Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them off. Huge double play to end this ball game.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.